Yeah, that's right. You don't do your homework. I'm gonna make a TikTok account. I don't want to make a TikTok account. Before we get into week 9, I do want to say something about what I should have covered last week. Last week when we started writing those supporting body paragraphs for our argumentative essay, the number one thing I should have said to students, besides all the other amazing instruction that you got, was I should have said, this is a third person formal essay. We're not saying things like I think, we should, you believe, you do this. You're not saying those things. That's the difference between a formal and a familiar essay in a lot of cases. I know I should have said something. I know I probably should have done a PSA or something about that. So you're writing an argumentative essay, right? Gonna use phrases like I think, you should, we all. Sounds good, right? Wrong. Right in the third person. That problem will be solved forever. Huh. Look at that. I did say something. Watch the videos. You'll learn something, I promise. The theme for week 9 at Learning at Home is continuation. Continuation of the argumentative essay. This week, the students are asked to work on their counter argument. Now, the counter arguments can be tricky because there's some confusion sometimes, especially if you don't have a whole lot of experience writing them. When you're writing a counter argument, you're looking at the number one thing that the opposition to your argument is going to say, and you disprove them. Now, when you can do this, it's really powerful. So what I've done is I've uploaded a number of resources, including an awesome presentation that I made myself. Sorry I don't get to lecture this year, guys. And I've uploaded all that to Schoology. The counterargument is the last paragraph in the essay that comes before the conclusion. Really, it's your last opportunity to hammer home the fact that you're right and they're wrong, which is why it's so important. There's a couple things that students need to look at when they are making their counter argument, but the number one thing that they need to make sure that they are doing is focusing on the fact that they are not explaining why the opposition thinks they're right. They're explaining what the opposition thinks and why they are wrong. That is essential. That is what needs to be done. And I'm willing to meet with students if they have questions. I'm willing to meet with them at any time through Zoom, Google Hangouts, so I can help them write the perfect counter-argument. Yeah. That's exactly how you write a counter-argument. Yeah, that sounds good. No, it really does. It's good. For sure. For sure. Wait, just a sec.
Who are you talking to?
It's Mike from Berrien Springs.
Mike from Berrien Springs at 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
Who's this?
It's Mike from Berrien Springs.
What are you wearing, Mike from Berrien Springs?
Khakis?
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so... The teenager is an interesting species. It's after 13 years in education, I've learned really that they're a nocturnal creature. So those times when you ask them to meet during the day, normally they're sleeping, they're chatting with friends, and they really don't have time, even in quarantine, for school until like 2 or 3 in the morning. I'm a dedicated teacher, and if that's what you guys need, I'll be there.
All right. Yeah, Mr. Schmidt, I really appreciate you just meeting with me. I know it's like 2:30 in the morning, but this is when I'm awake. All right. I really appreciate it though.
No. Oh, no problem, Kev. I'm like this every night. You're the student, I'm the teacher. Whatever you need to be successful, that's what I'm here for. So, you had questions about counter arguments? Wait, what was that? What? Oh no. No. No, not now. No. They found me.
Wait. What was that? What was that? Are you good? You need help? I can bring my Nerf guns over to your house. Just tell me your address. I know I can help you.
No, I can't. Oh no. No. They found me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know how much time I got left. I don't know how they found me, but the students have found me. And they keep asking questions. So I'm gonna give you this information now, and hopefully you'll be able to use it. When you're writing a counter argument, there's a couple things that you gotta do. To begin with, when you're writing a counter argument, you're gonna start with a transition that signals you're gonna start to talk about a contrasting argument. You're gonna state your counter argument. You're gonna state what it is and explain it, so the audience, the reader, can understand. Then you're gonna state your reason for why the counter argument is wrong. Finally, you're gonna give an example proving that your counter argument proving why your argument proves the counter argument wrong. It's really important that you use something with like data, because data you can't argue with. And you explain how your example supports your argument against the counter argument. That's all you got to do. I think that's it. Once you turn that in, I think there's only a few more things I wanted to teach you. Oh my gosh. Oh, no. Oh no. Whoa. No. Now, last week, you submitted 2 paragraphs that were supporting your argument. Those were really good. You did a good job. I gave you feedback. It's really important that you read that feedback before you turn in your final draft, which is going to be due probably close to exam time. Because if you don't use that feedback, then you just got your rough draft. And if you don't improve on the rough draft, those grades that you were given, that's probably what you're going to get. And I know you want to do better, so I don't know if they're going to get me tonight or not, but look at the feedback.